Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melina and I make cash stuffing content here on my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing a cash planning for the first week of November. I don't do these plannings all the time, but I do like to provide them, especially with all of the new subscribers here. Thank you guys so much for subscribing into my channel. And I know a handful of you are just curious as to how all of us do the cash planning or the cash on stuffings. So I like to at least put one of these out a month, maybe two a month, just to help with anybody who's new to the community. So if you've never seen one before, what we are doing is taking the remaining amount of money from our checks and we are zero-based budgeting that amount every week. Our process is different from everybody's, so this may not work for you. But what we do is we take our check, we allocate that to all of our bills. Our bills, the money that goes towards bills stays in the account, and then whatever is left over, we take out. So for today's cash planning, we are going to be budgeting $723 for the first week of November. And I have not written my categories out yet, but I just wanted to go ahead and do that on camera for y'all, but I'm going to go ahead and list all of them and just speed this up real quick for y'all. Okay, now that we have all of the categories and we know that we are working with the $723, I like to pull out my binders. Sometimes it's just helpful to see what actually is in each binder and kind of just try to figure out what our immediate needs will be for the following week or weeks, like planning ahead of time. That's how I cash plan. And before we get started, I also feel like I just need to reiterate that this $723, I feel like, for other people, depending on your budget, depending on if you're a dual income household or if you're a single income household, everything is going to be so different. This $723 is literally just wherever I feel like I want to put it. My husband obviously has some say too. He'll let me know if there's any sort of immediate need, but he also just trusts me to budget everything. And yeah, so that's just how I do it. When I go through all of these categories, there are some that have a fixed number. So I want to do that first. And those fixed numbers are going to be my nails. I go back and forth between doing $20 and $25. For this one, I'm going to do $20. And then also, is there another one on here that's fixed? No, there's not. But there is on this next page. So, oh wait, no, I lied. Okay, groceries is 100 or 120, and we are gonna do $120 there. So we've got two of those, and I may be missing one, but I don't think so. Well, Cheerio and pretzel also go back and forth between doing 20 and 25, but I think for this particular check, we are kind of like way ahead in that envelope, and I may not need to do that. So I'm just gonna see what our wiggle room is. Christmas, we always put in $30. Summer is a fixed $48 a week. This goes towards the summer camp that we put the kids in. And then I also know that for the stuffing of November that I want to do, that is $100. So with all of that said, I'm going to go ahead and subtract these numbers from my 723, and then that'll leave us what we have left to work with these other categories, and I'll bring out the binders. So 723 minus 100, the 100 right here, and then minus 48 minus 30 has us at $545. And then we need to subtract the 20 and, oops, I might have messed up. Okay, and then subtract the 120. I think that's correct. If for some reason there's a discrepancy, we will figure it out as we get there. So what I like to do next is I'm just gonna move this over a little bit. I think we can still see. I'm gonna pull out my taupe binder here and we can still see the numbers here. So I think we're good. This is my high priority binder. If you are new and this is the first video that you're seeing, I like to keep all of my categories in this binder that are immediate need or that we always like touch on more frequently than any other category. So household, this particular, I don't know what that is. It must just be like a little, who knows? Sorry. So household is for all those things that you need to clean your home. And we typically will be in here whenever we're buying our groceries at the same time, but we like to keep the categories separate so that if for some reason we need an immediate need of I don't know, toilet bowl cleaner, we can just, go and get toilet bowl cleaner and pull it from here. It just makes it easy. So for household though, this week, let me just see how much is in here. We've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. $60 is really good, but cleaning supplies can be expensive. And that is why we felt we needed this envelope. So I'm going to go ahead and do $10. Okay, so we've got $395. I also chose to stuff for clothing because we are getting ready to, it's already fall, but Texas weather basically just jumps from fall for a few days to winter. There is no in between. So clothing right now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20. So $120. And I think we all know that adult clothing can just be more expensive than kid clothing. And that's why I just want to kind of get ahead on it. So we'll just do $10. And then the next category is beauty. It sounds like there's a plane coming across. So I wonder if the camera's going to pick up on that. It seems really low too. Dang. Okay, I don't see it. I'm just looking out my window. Okay, I also have beauty here. So beauty has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. 100 is really good, but I am running out of my liquid bronzer. And I believe she costs $35, but lasts me 2 months. So I don't want to deplete this too much. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do $15. Okay, our next is gas. Gas is kind of a variable. It just depends on if we need gas or not, but my husband said we need it. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130. And his typically takes almost $100 depending on the cost. So let's just go ahead and do $60 because I think I also am going to need to fill up here soon. So we have 310 left, cherry on pretzel with all of these categories. And I know that there's a lot in here right now. So they've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 65, 66. So $166. He, Pretzel, my Labradoodle, has a grooming coming up in a week, and that will take about 60 of that out immediately. So what do I want to do? I'll just go ahead and do $10 because I really want to be able to stuff other things, and I know that we are pretty much ahead in this envelope, which is really good. So minus 10. Our next category is medical. Medical is just an extra buffer for our dental visits, our routine visits, whatever, or even some of our medicines that we may get during sick season. So we've got 110 in here. I'm going to go ahead and do $10. Okay. And then Dalton, we're skipping mine because nails is a luxury for me. So right now I'm not gonna stuff myself right now, which is totally fine. So skipping me and Dalton, let's see what he has. And also the reason why I want to stuff his envelope a little bit more right now is because he really wants to get a new and nice skateboard. My husband used to skate and just he says it's kind of like riding a bike, so you don't forget how to do it. You just have to practice again. And his birthday is November 14th. So I want him to be able to get that. I don't know how expensive it is. He's supposed to be researching it. But 20, 40, 50, 60, 75. So $75 is what he has. And I put $20 to $25 into my nails. So I'm going to kind of do the same for him. And we're going to do $20 minus 20. And then I think my next envelope is nails. And I know we're ahead in here, I think. So 20, 40, 60, 80. Yeah, $80. I'm just going to go ahead and put 20 in here as well. Which we already did that. So, and I think I already subtracted it. Yes. Yes, we did. Okay. Date night. Let's just see how much is in here. I would really like to have $100. So I don't know if that's in here yet. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. $80. We're going to put 20 in here because it's been a while since we've had a date night and we don't always use all of that. But if we want to go and do an activity, which is honestly priority over going and having dinner, but we do like to go do an activity and eat dinner, you know what I mean? That'll put us at $100. So there we go. Eating out during the holidays, we eat out often. Birthdays, get-togethers, friends coming in from out of town, all the things. So probably going to stuff a lot into eating out the remainder of the year as much as we try to just eat groceries. That's just our life right now. So eating out, it has 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 2, 3, $53. And I'm pretty certain like that all needs to be unstuffed. So let's just go ahead and do $60. Okay, 190 left. And then let's go to Barber. Barber, I think, is doing pretty good right now. 20, 40, 55. So I think we have almost 2 haircuts for the boys. And I know I'm going to want to do that before we do our family photos here soon. So let's just do $10 for now. Okay. Car maintenance. This is where we pull for like registration, oil changes, all of those things. 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60. So $260. And I'm pretty sure my registration is usually like $75 to $85. We've got $180 left. Let's just do 10. Okay, and that is it for my high priority binder. Next, we have my low priority. It's just weird saying low priority because I think all of these categories are literally just the same level of priority, but differentiating them is really nice so that you don't feel overwhelmed. I think that's really why we do this. So renovations, we have been, like I am so excited. We are almost done. We have painted the bottom part of the wall, which is like the accent of it all, which I'm so excited to share with you guys once it is done. But it's actually like a deep olive like this, and the color just phenomenal. Like it met all the expectations. So now I need to paint our like creamy other paint that we got above it, and then that's gonna be like our accent wall. Like we have some other little things that we want to do, and then when we go to Europe next year, I have hired a photographer who is going to take new portraits of me and my husband. I was so excited for that. And so right above our bed, we're gonna have like some custom prints or professional prints printed out to finally just have that really cozy, warm feel of a master bedroom. So really excited about that. Renovations currently does not have anything in it. Even though you see this needs to be unstuffed to pay back the remaining balance of our project. So it has nothing, but we are going to go ahead and do $10 because we have other things that we finally want to do. It's just crazy. We've been in this house since 2016, and we just started our cash stuffing journey like last year in October, and 2016 to now, and we're just now doing renovations. I don't know. Like, I think whenever you are so bound to not knowing where your money goes, you have no freedom to do the things that you want to do, or you're afraid to spend on those things because they seem like splurges. But whenever you do this, it really allocates every single dollar. You know where it's going. It's not disappearing. And that is why we've been able to do more with our money lately, like renovations. So anywho, sorry, I got off on a tangent. We are going to skip back to beverages is what I wanted to do. Yes, beverages. I haven't done anything for Costco in a while. I think we might go ahead and get like a $30 case of that Celsius. And by doing that, I know that I'll deplete a lot of this. So beverages currently has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68. So $68. It'll basically take half of this away. So might as well throw at least $10 in here. So minus 10. We have $150 left. We are going to be stuffing into gardening because over the weekend we had some parties, and I know that we've already depleted basically all of this. So gardening is just going to get $5. However, we are stocked for a while, so $5 will just get us back on track. Then we're going to go to birthday parties, which is right here. There's only $50 in here. I know that for certain. And we don't have another kid birthday until March, so we're going to do $10. And I don't know if I did that $5, so we're just going to go ahead and do it. $135. Gifts, let's see how much is in here. $100, $150, $170, $190, $200. $200, and I still haven't taken my sister for her birthday gift yet. So I'm just gonna probably forever be stuffing into this, but that's where my mind's at right now, is that there's 200 and I haven't taken her yet. So minus $5, $130. We're going to skip wedding ring, and then I thought it'd be fun to go ahead and stuff a little bit into lottery. This is a new envelope, and the reason why we want to do this is maybe like little scratchers, or I don't know, we just feel the urge to do the lottery. I don't know. It's just a fun one, and there's nothing wrong with it. So we're going to do that, and that is it for our low priority binder. Next is the kids binder, and it looks like I did something weird over here. So let me go ahead and fix this real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think this is correct. Let's hope so. Sometimes that happens whenever we are in the middle of doing these things, but this is my kids binder, and we're gonna go ahead and see what we could do in here. Kids buffer is literally just that. This helps with anything extra that we may need in the other categories back here if we're missing it. So for kids buffer, I like to just put $5 in here no matter what is in here. So we'll just do that. And then Mason is $5 less than his brother's envelope, so I'm gonna go ahead and do $5 in here. And I know that's weird. I already know it because I'm in these envelopes and binders all the time. Also, these envelopes are not their savings, so I don't want there to be any misconception about that. This is literally their yes envelope. So if we are out and about and, I don't know, they want a new set of Pokemon cards, and I know that they each have like $40 in their envelope, I will let them know that yes, you can get it, but you only have $40. Are you sure you want to use it on that, or would you like to save it for something bigger that you've been asking for? And it just helps them like realize how money works, I think, you know, to a degree. Like, at least we're talking about it and starting those conversations. So that is where we're at. So just Mason is getting $5. We're gonna hop back here to clothing and shoes. This has 20, 40, 65. I think we are good at the moment on clothes, but you just never know, man, especially with kids clothing. Let's go ahead and do $20. Yeah, we're gonna do 20. I feel like it's really needed. Next is sports. Did I already pass it? I don't think I did, because we've got the education ones, which have a good amount in them, like 100 and 200, so I don't think that it's necessary to stuff those this time. But sports, we are very serious about our sports, especially because both of the boys are very active. They enjoy it, they want to do it, they beg to do it. My oldest wants to do 5 sports at one time. Obviously, we have to bring him back and say we can't do that. But in order to keep up with all those fees, we like to stuff anywhere from like $20 to $30. So we're going to go ahead and do that. $243 left. We are starting to plan for the future, and that's why we added these envelopes not that long ago. We have braces in here, and last time we did $15, so I think I'm just going to do 15 again. And that leaves us with $228. Another one that's in here is career savings. We have not started to do this one yet, but eventually we will. Future cars, I think, is always important, especially with how expensive they go up and down and all the things. And I just want to be prepared for it. So same thing. Cars, last time we did $15. Let's just do 15 again. Okay, that leaves us with $213, and that is it for the kids binder. Next is summer and holidays, or holidays and summer. Okay. And the first one we've got is Valentine's Day. And let's just go ahead and look at the tracker, which I turned all my trackers around so that we could have the insert on the front. You can see your cash. And then if you really want to know like where you're at, you can see the tracker at the back. I'm sure this is nothing new, but something for me whenever I was going through it was like, wait, this is such a good idea. And I'm sure other people have come up with it, but it just came to fruition for me. So we've got 105 in here, and I've been wanting to catch up with this tracker also because I'm discontinuing all of my clear cardstock options. I know that is sad. There are a handful of you that really enjoy it, but I know that there's a lot of other people who are going to continue to provide the clear cardstock options. It's just a little too much for me to take on right now. Somebody in particular that I know has a lot of clear cardstock options is Maddie over at BudgetwithMaddie. She has great, amazing quality, so definitely go check her out. But I will be discontinuing my clear cardstock, and that is also why I'm trying to like go ahead and get these done. So Valentine's Day, just looking at this, 5, 10, 15, 20, we can clear 2 lines. So let's just do that. We'll do $20 minus 20, leaves us with $193. I feel like that is off. Maybe because I didn't, when I redid it, I did not subtract these. I think that's what's going on. Easter, let's see, probably just 1, just to finish that line. Yeah, let's do that. And those are $5 each. And then 4th of July, we're skipping Mother's and Father's Day right now. The 4th is $10 a piece. Real quick, I need to figure out if this is gonna work out. So let me just subtract the 30, 48, and 100. Oh my gosh, okay, so that's perfect. It leaves us with the $10 for a full item there. So let's just go ahead and do that. And we have zero base budgeted, the $723 that we had for this. That is so exciting. And then what I like to do after I am done with figuring out all those numbers and zero-based budgeting everything is I will, oh, let's see, wait. I don't know what it just did. Okay, it's doing it again, but that's okay. So next, I like to tally all of this up, and then at the very end, I'm going to literally triple, quadruple check my math. And I feel like I've been hitting buttons over here all day, and it just keeps on messing up on me. I don't know, but so for household, we have $10. So I just like to put either a 1, 2, 3, however many you're doing. We've got 100 and a 20. No, I don't think I want to do that actually. Yeah, so we're gonna say oopsie on that one. The 20s, we'll just do 6 20s. And then clothing, we've got 10, 15, 10 and a 5, 60. I think I'm going to split this one up and it's going to be kind of fun. So we're going to do 2 20s, which is 40, 1 10 is 50, a 5 is 55, and 5 1s makes it 60. And then so that you guys know how I do this, I just did a few, but now I'm going to speed it up and go ahead and knock this out real quick. Okay, now that we have everything tallied up, I do need to go ahead and add all the tallies so that we can do the teller slip. So it doesn't look like we have any hundreds or 50s. 20s, we have 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and I will just carry it down here to totals. It looks like we only have 100, no 50s. So with the 10s, let's go back over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 10s. Okay, 5s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 5s. No 2s, and then for 1s, 5, 8. 8 1s. So now we will do, I like to add them up on the bottom line here. 8 1s is $8, 5 11s is $55, 10 10s is $160, 20 20s is $400, and then 1 100 is $100. And just to double check everything worked out, I just add up these numbers instead of having to go through the whole, all of these, because this should all come out to be the right number. So 100 plus 400 plus 160 plus 55 plus 8, $723. So we did it. Yay. And then now that we have that all figured out, I don't know why I keep flipping that back and forth, we need to transfer all of this over to the teller slip. So I'm going to use my little Millennial Dollar wet erase markers. These are amazing, especially on the matte vellum. They dry so quickly. We need 100, which is $100, like we did right here. Your 20s, we need, oh wait, there's no 50s. So we're just going to mark that out and they'll know that that's nothing. 20 20s is 400. 16 10s is 160. 11 5s is the 55. And then 8 1s right there, and then the total is 723. So my tellers personally love having this teller slip. It, you know, triple, quadruple checks everything. And I personally love it too, because then I can come home and, you know, recount it, make sure that everything's there how it's supposed to be. But yeah, that is how I cash plan. And guys, everything that I've used today you can find in my shop, minus the calculator and the pen. The pen is on Amazon, which is linked in my storefront. I try to make sure that everything is linked because I get questions about everything all the time. So thank you so much, guys, for supporting everything that I do here. Seriously, I really appreciate it. And yeah, that's it for this cash planning. So if you are new, don't forget to hit this subscribe button to the right side of your screen. It'll automatically subscribe you to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next one. Bye.